15 questions plus 3 bonus questions, 10 points for each question, 5 points for bonus question. So last one, gentleman's agreement, like Kishore sir.
You should not
Yes.
Google the points.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question, so there are two pictures of black holes. In this picture, you can see a ring of light and black color in the center. We can't get any data from the center. Huh?
You can continue.
No. So, what's the name of the national boundary around the black hole beyond which no light or other radiation can escape? Then bonus
question is Reinhard Genzel, Andrea Ghez, and their team started observing the center of our galaxy. In starting of the 1990s, they found out that there is some massive thing in the center of our galaxy. They got a Nobel Prize for their discovery. In which year they got Nobel?
Okay, so the answer is event. Okay,
Event
Hrishikesh.
Horizon. They got Nobel in 2020. These two black holes were found and captured using a group of telescopes called Event Horizon telescopes. It is a group of 8 telescopes placed in different parts of world. We can capture picture of black holes by ordinary telescopes. Very large telescope is needed for it. By placing telescopes in different places on Earth, it will give a result of a large telescope. Names of two black holes captured by Event Horizon telescope are M87 and Sagittarius A. Sagittarius A is very small compared to M87. Sagittarius A's diameter is approximately 69.4 million kilometers. It is equal to distance between Sun and Mercury. M87's diameter is 38 billion kilometers. It is more than 6.5 times distance between Sun and. You can tell next, Sriyesh.
Okay, so this is the question. Why are they all wearing black shirts? Time.
So time up. You can go to next page.
So the answer is because
Black Lives Matter. So it was a movement because in 2020 George Floyd was killed by a police officer. So it was a photo taken in 2020. Black Lives Matter began with a social media hashtag #Black Lives Matter after the acquittal of George Zimmerman in the shooting death of Trayvon Martin back in 2012.
okay, so this is the 10th symphony of Ludwig van Beethoven. He had started work on his 10th symphony, but due to his deteriorating health, wasn't able to make much headway. All he left behind was some musical sketches. The question is, who completed his 10th symphony?
Time up.
Okay, so
Answer is A, artificial intelligence. AI completed the 10th symphony of Beethoven. First, AI learned every song that may be heard by Beethoven. Then it learned all songs composed by Beethoven. At last, it composed the unfinished symphony of Beethoven. So I will share a link. It is its name is Assisted Melody. It is an AI experiment by Google. AI will harmonize our composition. So it is really funny experiment by Google.
Critic, bandit, lonely, and elbow. There is something common between these words. What is it? So the answer is these were words invented by Shakespeare. William Shakespeare works provided first recorded use of over 1,700 words.
Next question. This is the most expensive NFT artwork sold to date. It was sold for $91.8 million. An NFT is a digital asset that represents real world objects like art, music, in-game items, and videos. They are bought and sold online. What is the name of this artwork? Bonus question is, what does NFT stand for?
So
Answer is the name of this picture is the merge. Answer for this bonus question is non-fungible token. So these are top 5 expensive NFT artworks. The first one, wait, Sriyesh. First one is $91.8 million. Then second one is 69.3 million. Third one, this someone working in the second one is known as the clock. It is, I don't know why it is called so. And this last one is known as crypto bank. So these all are very expensive NFT artworks. And there is a course of GrainEd related to this. So by Sanjeev sir. Okay, Srish, you can go to next.
okay, so this is a word used a lot in last 2 years. The origin of this word is from Venetian. In that time of plague, there was a law called Trentino Imports. Ships with plague affected people are not allowed to approach the port on for 30 days. But then the administrators of the port realized that it's not possible to defend this disease by not allowing ship for 30 days. So they increased it to 40. What is the word we used last 2 years and what is 40 in Venetian?
Okay. The answer is quarantine, and the 14 is uh, called quarantina in Venetian. Quarantine in English means a state period or place of isolation in which people or animals that have arrived from elsewhere or been exposed to infectious or contagious disease are placed.
So this question is name a country in which between 1,500 or 2,000 languages are spoken, is home to the world's oldest university, and home to the richest man ever. So the answer is Africa. The oldest university in the world is Africa's University of Al Qarawiyyin, founded in 859 and is located in Fez, Morocco. Mana Mausa, who ruled the Malian Empire, lived from 1280 to 1337, considered the richest man of all time. So next question, Hrishikesh. Okay, so this question is pretty straightforward. Guess the animal. So the answer is pangolin. Pangolin are the most trafficked mammals in the world. The word pangolin comes from pengulang, the Malay word for roller. The action of a pangolin takes in self-defense. So pangolin, otherwise known as a scaly anteater, is the only mammal in the world to be covered from head to toe in keratin scales. It's just like a smaller version of the armadillo.
The question is identify this dog.
So the answer is this dog is Laika. She's one of the first animals in space and the first animal to orbit the Earth. She was launched in the Sputnik 2 on November 3, 1957. She's the first living creature to be shot in space.
So the biggest score today is Nikhil Binu, 45. And there are two places on the second space at 35, Tom and Meenakshi. And third place is Atmika, 25. So Megha, unfortunately you messaged Sriyesh, I think, because by following the instruction. So probably Nikhil and Megha are joint winners.